How you doing, baby? Happy Friday. And today on Coffee and Conversation with your girl, Shakenya. When you get a minute, go to that YouTube channel, Shakenya, and hit subscribe, guys. Look at some of the videos. And if you see any of them that you like, just hit share. Please and thank you. I'm trying to be famous before the end of the year. Now, y'all, today, I wasn't even going to come on today, y'all. You see how you was checking for me, wasn't you? I know. Because I wasn't on my regular routine today. Yeah, normally I'm up. I drop my son off. He got to be at work at 8. And then after that, I'm going on about my day. Wednesdays and Thursdays, I'm heading to them contracts. And then the other day, I'm trying to make some money, right? Trying to make some money. So, yeah, today I slept in. Son cooked breakfast, so I had breakfast in bed. When last time you had breakfast in bed? I know, don't be jealous, don't hate. So yeah, today I'm chilling. I'm working, but I'm taking my time. You know, I'm moving at my own pace. Make sure y'all check me out tonight at 7 p.m. on Motor City Radio. You can come right back to my live, or you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, Vent Radio. I would prefer you sign in to the, subscribe to the channel and then come back to my live. Do both. Do both for your girl. Act like I'm already famous, right? So today, y'all, I know y'all all in my inbox. Y'all want me to get back to the manipulation tip of the mirror, and I am. I'm telling you, I am. But let me tell you something about the mirror effect. Let me tell you something. It comes in different shapes and forms. You know what I mean? And trying to break it down for y'all was quite difficult. Hey, J-Rock. Hey, Instagram checking in, boo. It's kind of difficult because, see, right now, me and my other children are going through the restoration process. So by us going through the restoration process, it's a lot of stuff that's being brought up. It's a lot of stuff that's been undone. It's a lot of stuff that needs to be fixed. It's not like parenting all over again, but it will be times where you realize where your parenting was interrupted. And so you might have to revisit some stuff in your parenting. Yeah, it's not uncommon, and it's okay if you do it. Be happy that you have the opportunity to revisit. Yeah, God is good. I'm telling you, you stay in church, you had them kids in church, they come back to you, in every shape and form. So when it comes to the mirror, by us going through that process, I'm experiencing some of that now. So even though I'm trying to write it down and share it with you, I'm triggered. So I ain't want to be on here all emotional and stuff, I'm from one and kindness, baby. I ain't about to be on here crying and snotting and being all emotional. That's not it. So by Monday, I've been down, thought it through. I've been down, wrote it down. I've been down, had it mapped out to where I can revert from all of that and be able to deliver the message. And because see, when you're looking at the mirror, you're looking at a reflection. So when you're doing the mirror, in my situation with the restoration process, I'm seeing the opposite of what I want. Yeah, so all the work and all the effort that I put into parenting all these years, it's like I'm everything that I tried to do, and as hard as I tried to work to get to a certain part, and like I'm there. You know what I mean? Like everything I was trying not to do and do to be somewhere, I'm there. So it's hurtful for me in the mirror because it's the complete opposite of what I put in, right? So, yeah, today I want to talk to y'all about discipline. That's the tip. Today I'm not going to give y'all a manipulation tip to use against your baby mama or your baby daddy. I'm going to give you a parenting tip today. Because more and more often when these people come into my office with their kids, I deal with children with behavior issues, right? But when I have the initial conversation with you to find out what's going on with your baby, so we can make sure that this program is a good fit for your family, I realize that there's no discipline. I be having to stop some parents at the door like, boo, I don't have no magic wand. Like, you gotta help me with, it gotta be something I can go off of. You know what I mean? J-Rock, you talking to me. Hey, Philando. Hey. What you saying, J-Rock? Because this is Coffee and Conversation, baby. Inbox you. Okay, I got you. Hey there, Gwen. How you doing, boo-boo? Hey, Sterling. Good morning, baby. I don't want to ignore none of y'all. I ain't famous yet. I ain't to the point where I can just ignore you. Nuh-uh. I got to acknowledge everybody that and thank you. And I'm going to stay that way. I'm going to stay humble, right? So Yeah, the discipline got to be instilled. Like, how do you discipline your children? Do your children know that there are consequences for their actions? That's one question. Do they know right from wrong? I'm just asking. Do you really know? Do they know right from wrong, right? So what means of discipline are you using? Do you use timeout? Are you a gentle parent? Do you use timeout, go in the corner? Do you do punishments? You can't go nowhere. You can't go outside. You can't be on your phone. Give me your phone. No electronics, no nothing, no games. You subjected to your room. You can't go nowhere. You can only eat bread and water. No, I'm just playing with the last part. Yeah, you got to do everybody's chores for the week or two. You pop them. You put their ass in the headlock. What you do? Yeah, I'm not opposed to whooping. You got to do it. You got to do it. But before you discipline them, because I'm all for discipline, but before you discipline, do you talk to your babies to find out why they did what they did? Like, I'm just asking. Do you actually talk to, like, before you whoop them? Like, some people will whoop them on sight and then ask why you do that. No. Before you pop them, do you ask them why they did it? And when they tell you why they did it, do you try to figure out? Like, ask questions, the who, what, when, why, how, to try to get to the bottom of why they did what they did. Did they witness it? Did they see it? Did they hear it? Are they repeating it? Were they influenced by somebody else? Did somebody take advantage of them? Like, when you talk to them, I know I'm trying to get you to establish a line of communication with your babies. Like, this is a start. An issue like this, you'll be surprised how dealing with an issue like this with your child will open up lines of communication, establish trust. Yeah. So you'll be surprised what goes on here. So yeah, ask the prudent questions first to find out what's what, where they get it from, and then try to get to the root of that and fix it and remove it or whatever. Sometimes it's a little simple discussion. Now, if you've had a discussion about something that the baby has done, you did all of this, and then they do it again, then pop their little ass. Because you know for sure they know. Why? Because you've had this conversation with them, so you've gotten to the nitty gritty, so you know you consciously doing this. So yeah, this is what happens, right? But have a conversation with your baby, and then if you have a conversation with your baby and you find out you the reason why they doing what they doing, do you accept responsibility and do you deal with that? And do you change your behavior to ensure that the baby won't do it again? Like, for instance, let's see. Your child get in trouble at school for cussing, maybe. Cussing at the teacher or something. Cussing at they're in the daycare. No. Yeah. Now, when they come home, do you pop them? Or do you take an accountability that you cuss all the time around them? You cuss on the phone, you cuss in public, you cuss at them. Do you take an accountability that you cuss all the time? There's a good chance that they picking it up from you. Like me, I don't like cussing in front of kids. So if I cuss in front of a child, I apologize immediately. And that establishes that this is wrong to say. You don't say this. It's not supposed to be said, especially by you. Yeah, but if you apologize and let them know, I'm sorry for saying you, they'll know that that's wrong, and they might not. It's less likely that they'll repeat it. But yeah, if you freely just cuss all the time around them, it's a part of your conversation, it's what you do, is how could they not pick it up and go to the daycare? They turn out to like that little girl at the daycare that be like, listen, Linda, if I wasn't here. Yeah, so y'all, that's it for Coffee and Conversation today. Today I just want to talk to you about discipline. I'm finding that more and more parents are not disciplining their children. I don't know if they don't know how. I don't know if they choose not to because they was disciplined as a child and they didn't like it. Because that's in most cases. I've heard that from several parents. They choose not to discipline their child because they was whooped as a child and they didn't like to whoop. And I get the sentiment, I do. But there are other forms of discipline. You have to find a way to get your children to understand that there are consequences for their actions. You got to get them to be able to distinguish right from wrong. So that's it, y'all, for coffee and conversation. I'm out. Dang, Philando, you talking too? What you saying, Philando? You know I ain't got my real glasses on. Even when you discipline, you have to sit them down and take time. Yep. Because I think I know where you're going with this, Philando. And that is correct, and that is true, y'all. And thank y'all for chiming in, y'all. I gotta go. I got stuff to do. Look at you, J-Rock. You on that too. All right, y'all. I'm out. Mwah.